Hello everyone and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank, the very first game. Now, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a little bit of a different playthrough of the very first game, being the Ratchet and Clank Randomizer. Oh boy, it's going to be wild. All of the planets, levels, gadgets, and weapons will all be randomized, and it's going to be a little crazy to start things off. Also, you may notice we're collecting a lot of bolts very, very quickly, and that's the other thing that has changed in this little mod for this first game. Now, I'm going to also start off by quickly saying at the start of this game that I'm not going to tell everyone how to install this mod. I apologize for that, but I will leave some resources in the description of this video and the following videos in case you would like to try and install it for yourself. You just need like a PAL copy of Ratchet and Clank, a PS3, and a computer, and an internet connection, I think, as well. And then aside from that, it's pretty, well, I wouldn't say easy, but it's fairly straightforward to set up. I just had a few issues here and there, but eventually I got it to work, and I was so excited about it. Now, I have a few other disclaimers I have to mention before we really get into the randomizer like fully, and that is, this is the second time I'm doing this recording of the randomizer. Unfortunately, the first one I screwed up the audio, and I was so excited about it that I just forgot to double check the audio for like the first 3 episodes, and then we ended up actually getting like to the final planet, which is I guess this current Velden planet, the very, like, within maybe 5 planets or so, so like it was fairly cool in that respect, but also I was not equipped enough to take on the final boss fight, and I think I'm gonna try and play through probably the entire game and then go and do the boss fight, which is what I learned from the last playthrough. Anyway, have I mentioned everything I had to? If I end up repeating myself at any point or I say stuff funny, I'm apologizing also in advance, just because I've said everything that I wanted to say, and I have to re-say it all and hope that I remember to say everything that I need to say. Yeah, anyway, the cutscenes are all the exact same as they were in the original game. If you want to see how the cutscenes are supposed to go, or how the game is supposed to be played properly, then I'll leave a little card right now on the screen for you to go see the original Let's Play that I did of this game. That was back in 2015, and since then I have not played this game until like today, where I then screwed up the flipping recordings, but now we're playing it again. And it's gonna be a blast. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about how the randomizing stuff all works after this cutscene when we pick up Clank. Woo!
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system.
Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
We will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
The people on those planets are hosed.
You could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this Infobot, I might be able to gather further information there. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
Ooh, we got the green ship. Okay, that's a little bit different. Last time I did this, oh hey, we're going to Kerwan, sick. Last time I did this, we went like straight to Oroxon, basically the planet that he's talked about in the cutscene, which I thought was really funny because it's like, oh, our planet's polluted, let's go there first. Okay, so yeah, we jump straight into Kerwan, which is very different from the original game. Originally, you go straight to Novelist, and then you go here or Iridia after that, but things are gonna be switched up a little bit. Also, in the randomizer, you have like only a handful of options you can go to on the first planet, I think, because you don't have access to all the gadgets to get through all the other planets right away. But yeah, let's check out the Gadgetron vendor, and we get the swing shot out of the vendor. So, not too different. Let's go do the course over here. And, oh, I thought he was gonna say something. That's why I kind of was pausing what I was saying. But anyway, I guess we're not talking to him. We're just gonna go straight into the course and see what we get from doing the swing shot course thing instead of the swing shot, since we already have it unlocked. Anyway, this is super exciting for me because I have wanted to play something like a Ratchet and Clank roguelite for a very long time. So when I heard about this randomizer and how it's the same like first game, but they switch up a bunch of stuff, I was like, I need to get this to work. I need to do everything in my power to find like the stuff to get this thing to work so we can play it, and I can do it as a little series on the channel, and I got really excited about it. So excited that I managed to screw up the very first recording session thing of it. Oh boy. But I'm glad I figured out the problem before going through that entire Let's Play of the very first playthrough, and so I didn't get to see everything. If anyone has any suggestions for like roguelites, by the way, that are like third-person-esque and relate with weapons and whatnot, then feel free to leave them in the comments, because I do love a bunch of good roguelites. I've played a bunch of them, but like, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. They are one of my favorite kinds of games. Let's talk to Helga.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course! If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day! I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects!
Sorry, I got that from the vendor.
Not so fast! Today the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay!
You're so mean. Okay, here, let's buy another swing shot.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
The two of you make me sick!
Ooh, we got the helipack upgrade. Okay. That's always great. So yeah, those little text bit bubbles that pop up on the screen, that will be the thing that changes each time we pick up a gadget, or I guess weapon in some cases. I don't know how this is gonna be changed aside from that. Everything so far is going pretty much in order, but not really in order, because we got the swing shot before we were supposed to get the swing shot, and now we're gonna go the other way where they give you the helipack. So it's kind of randomized a little bit. The last run, I swear, it was wild. It was all over the place. We got like the thruster pack off of the first planet, and then what else happened? I don't know. The only other weapon I managed to get in the other run was the Visibomb, which was not really, like, it was good for some stuff, but it wasn't the best weapon. So I am a little bit looking forward to the fact that we get to try some new stuff out this time around. I got really good at using the bomb gloves, so if you're wondering why I'm so good at using it in this playthrough, like in the first episode or even like first 2 episodes or whatnot, it's because I've had so much time to practice with it, and I've learned quite a few things along the way for how to deal with this randomizer. One of which is taking my time at some point. Sometimes I just gotta take it a little bit slower and chill out a little bit. Other points though, you gotta do the polar opposite and just run through the area as fast as flippin' possible so you don't get hurt. So we're gonna do a mixture of the two. Originally my goal was to go through the game as fast as possible for the randomizer, since we could go like all over the place and possibly get to the final planet within like 2 episodes. But then I realized, no, you know what? I'd rather play through the entire game, do it all backwards, and see what happens, and have a good time playing through each of the levels that way.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound? Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
I already know how to fly, thank you, but sure, let's get another one.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Al. By the way, your tongue's a little funky, and we got the grind boots from him. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. I mean, we might as well just put them on, because, like, it's silly like that, right? Cool. So anyway, this mod is pretty cool since it does attach to the computer. I have a little bit of access to some other like little cheat codes and stuff, such as I'm gonna actually activate it right now. We can toggle fast loads, which I learned in the last run means that it just jumps from level to level when you switch planets and whatnot. You'll get to see what that looks like a little bit later on when we do end up switching to whatever our next planet ends up being. But yeah, did I mention that we get 5 times the bolts? I think I mentioned that we get more bolts in this mod, but I don't think I said that it's like 5 times the original amount for just like picking up everyday bolts. But if we manage to find like the metal detector at any point in time, that gives us about 50 times the amount of bolts that it normally would, which is really good. Like we could be a bajillionaire in half a second if we really wanted to. So yeah, for the first little bit, I am gonna break as many of these boxes as I possibly can, collect as many bolts as we can, and go from there. Also, these episodes will probably not have intros and outros. Obviously, this first one has an intro on it, but after this, we probably will just kind of cut it all over the place because I don't know how fast some levels are gonna be. Some might go a little quicker than others. Others might go a little bit slower. So we're gonna just go off the timing of each of the episodes and we'll connect them all together like that and see what happens. I don't know, we'll try something new for everything. That's what this whole experience is gonna be, and oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I am a little salty that my first little recording didn't work out, so you don't get like genuine reactions to a lot of stuff. But I am super excited to get to play through a flippin' randomizer. The idea of this randomizer got me thinking about like other mods for other games like Spyro or like even Crash Bandicoot or even Jak and Daxter, which I absolutely love. And I actually have something kind of planned for the Jak and Daxter thing that I found, which is really cool. But I'm not gonna worry about that for a little bit, because obviously the Ratchet and Clank stuff is the main focus of the channel. We'll go and see all that stuff a little bit later on. Okay, let's go for a little bit of a train ride. Now this should bring us to, yeah, that Infobot there, and that will bring us somewhere else. Everyone take your bets on which planet it's gonna take us to. It could literally take us to any of the planets. It's only the very first one that could be a little different, but after they give you your first couple of gadgets, they are like, oh, be on your way, have fun, good luck, and enjoy your trip to wherever you're going. Now this is the speedrun tactic right here. Just run straight along the place. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, we're at the station already. I'm so speedy, I'm so good. It's almost like I played this game before. I also don't know what I'm gonna do about the cutscenes for this game, since they're not gonna go in order. I'll comment on them wherever I can because it will be funny, but I probably won't stay quiet through all of them like I did the original time through this game. But we already have 10,000 bolts? Holy moly, we're doing fantastic. Yeah, I see your little mines on the ground. I'm just gonna go around them. We can run side by side, go be little jogging partners.
My sources tell me you're behind schedule.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about. That lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Oh yeah, Planet Battalia. Okay, yeah, I don't mind going there next. What the heck? I think that's everything that we had to do for Kerwan, though. We can double check Gadgetron vendors, see if there's anything new in here. Absolutely nothing new. Might as well just buy some more bombs for our bomb glove, and I guess we're gonna go on our way to Battalia, and you can see this fast load in action. Even the order of the galactic map changes. Oh, it's so awesome. That was not me editing anything. That's just how the game works now.
Add attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself. You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble. Meet me at the city entrance.
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap. Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever.
Why are you so angry, Ratchet? We just met like 2 minutes ago, and now you're just like, no, I hate you. Like, what is that about? Okay, so last time I came to this planet, I'm sorry, I'm referring back to my other playthrough because it was so good and bad at the same time. Trespasser, excuse you? You're not even gonna give me a weapon? Okay, anyway, we'll buy the Trespasser. Last time I came here, we had both the grind boots and the magnet boots, which allowed me to get into that place. But this time around, we only have the grind boots, so I can only go this way. And I guess we're gonna have to come back and do the other section when we get the magnet boots, unless we manage to get them beforehand. But I don't think there's anywhere where you get a gadget on this level. So therefore, our only option is to go this way and go the other way as far as we can make it and just get like those infobots that are available to us. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing in terms of editing this because technically we have played through all this stuff before. It's just gonna be a little bit different at some points because of the weapons that we have access to. And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be strange to commentate over. I'm sure I could say some stories of my childhood when I played the game the first time again, but like that's already happened. So I guess I gotta move into like some real life stuff or even just skip ahead through it. I don't know. I think we're gonna try and do maybe about 2 episodes or 2 levels per episode. And I think that will end up making each episode a good length, hopefully. Skill point.
Halt! Who are you?
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Actually, I don't care who you are. Here, I pulled this off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and it's yours.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy or whatever.
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. As you can see, we're about to test our newest automated pilot's helmet. This helmet allows pilots to control our latest high-tech fighters using only their thoughts.
What if you have no thoughts? Then is it really gonna work? Oh, well, I guess that's what happens.
Oh, if they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Drek, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about?
Shrek.
This and
Shrek.
that? I got my own problems.
Ooh, Planet Core 2. Which one's that one again? Is that the one where Clank came from? Or is that somewhere else? It's so weird playing this, like knowing how to play the game, knowing where everything is, knowing what everything does and whatnot, but also not really knowing it. Also, I gotta make sure I use my gadgets to their most potential whenever we run into these kinds of things. Oh, we could get our first gold bolt if I actually do this properly. Watch this. I probably shouldn't actually be using that to take out the enemy. But yeah, let's try and use the Trespasser here. I think this one's a little trickier. Yeah, it's a really sneaky one, right? Because you gotta, okay, yeah. Well, let's just, we'll fiddle with it. Yeah, sure, that works. I did it. And I guess there's only bolts in here? I thought there was a golden bolt for us. That's rough. I don't remember this game properly, apparently. Okay, who cares? We'll take the bolts. Look at how many we're getting. Holy moly, this is so good. It's just nice to not have to really like go and grind for bolts anywhere, you know? Just being able to pick them up and have enough for whatever cutscenes come up for us. Dude, it's so good. Now I think we're gonna head down here. We'll open up this. Doug, don't do it yet. Why do I keep taking out the Trespasser? We don't need it yet. There we go. go. Oh, did that tank just spawn as soon as that went up there? I don't remember that happening. We actually don't have anything to go against this guy with. I think we only have like our bomb glove to go against these tanks. So this might be one of our first little tricky puzzles that we gotta deal with. Oh yeah, the Devastator, blah, 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 blah. She likes to tell me that the Devastator's an amazing weapon that I should use against these things constantly. It came up so many times last time. But, oh crap, we're so close. Oh, we're falling through the world. But you know what's more devastating than the Devastator? Me with my trigger finger, yeah, and the bomb glove. Okay, so at least that's a good way to take out the tanks. Just spam bombs at them. We actually have like another one down here, I believe, to worry about. Oh, after we get rid of these commandos. Yeah, I gotta clear out this guy before we're even able to turn these bolt cranks. So, let's get up here. Start throwing the bombs. Oh yeah, if we run right next to it, he can't actually even do anything to us. Okay. We're learning secrets along the way, and even that guy's helping us take out these guys, or the tank for us. Thank you. Thank you, Blargy friend. I think you're a Blarg. Oh, even that guy took it out for me. Very nice. Oh, that's a bomb. Just wait for it to blow up. Okay, continue. Oh, he threw another one. And then we go and pick up probably 1,000 bolts worth. Maybe it's only 500. We're gonna be looking so funky. I'm gonna keep putting on our gadgets as we get them and see what Ratchet ends up looking like throughout the entire series. I suck. Hello, friend.
Blasted thing, it won't budge.
Well, you tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected. You've shown bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope this message finds you well. As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine. Let's get going then. We'll come back later.
No, so sad. Hey, Gaspar, though. That's the other planet that we had unlocked to us. Or that we were supposed to get unlocked from the other Infobot. I say supposed to, as if anything is supposed to be a certain straightforward direction in this. Now, it does suck that we have to come back here and do that part later. But we'll come back and worry about that another time. I think last time, actually, I did this part over here, the turret mission. I got a flippin' rock. A flippin' piece of raritanium from the guy. Oh, boy. I'm glad we don't have to worry about that anymore.